Go on, Skipper George.
Blackboard. Coco show them.
This is the Blackboard, aka Kukushonimo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk RASTA. Remember to pick up our numbers on the screens. Do business with us. The truth is very bitter. That's why it heals. The truth is an orphan. It stands alone. But you be the father and the mother of the truth. Let us be a continent of truth speakers. Come together, let's make it work. Pick up the numbers on the screen. Let's do business. And follow us on YouTube. Yes, our Twitter handles and other social media handles are scrolling. You can see that. Black Empire Media. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube page so you will not miss any of our broadcasts. Every day, Monday to Friday. 1 hour, we come to you with what is happening in our continent. Centralized in Ghana. This is the Blackboard. Kukushunamo. And my name, Blakk RASTA. Come here. Next thing I want to look at is coming up. What does it say? Watch it. Ablakwa swallows own poison. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Honorable Member of Parliament for North Tongue, is a very good friend of mine. I like him. In fact, he's been able to open the eyes of the youth to so many different things happening in our country. So much rot. Recently, a man of God had to go to court to beg the court to jail him, all because he stepped on some papers purported to be court papers. But he did not go to court to try and answer the allegations against him. Dual citizenships in terms of things. Tax identification numbers. Dual citizenship in terms of two different mothers. Dual citizenships in terms of two-faced human being. Reverend Kusi Boateng, Kobna, something. My brother, my sister. But he vehemently went to court, asking the court to jail this man for contempt and disrespect of court. My brother, my sister. Ablakwa went underground and came out with some facts that this man of God called Reverend Kusi Boateng had two different mothers, as documented. Two different tax identification numbers. What for? To steal from the Ghanaian people? To evade tax? Yeah, this is a man of God. Two different names and two different dates of birth. If this is not a criminal, what is he? If this thing comes out to be true, he's not interested in all these allegations. Oh, he has put out my details online and people are going to start attacking me. In fact, I have now become a victim of fraud. When you are activities, this information is nothing but fraudulent. Yeah, this is a man who is closer to God than all of us. These are the people who make people not even go to church anymore. Well, I will not go to the church of a man who has two different mothers. Official mothers, two different. Two TINs. Tax identification numbers. And he has followers who will do anything to protect him, no matter how wrong he is. What? Can the country grow like this? Is it about human beings or it's about the nation? Individuals or the nation? Well, Ablakwa, early morning, today, we woke up to some news. Did he go to Equity? Did he go with clean hands? Watch the story. Group petitions GRA, that's Ghana Revenue Authority, to chase Okujeto Ablakwa over unpaid taxes. Roll the guns. A governance accountability group, the Movement for Justice, Ghana, has petitioned the Registrar of Companies and the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority to investigate Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa over allegations of an unregistered company and unpaid taxes. In detail cited by the Pokwase Mail, the group amongst others, is requesting the Ghana Revenue Authority to provide information on the tax returns made by Mr. Ablakwa on his solely owned company, Volta Clenham Farms and Industries Limited, a company which the group says is neither registered with the GRA nor paid any taxes, and I needed to underline that. It's neither registered with the GRA nor paid taxes since its incorporation in 2021. Now, the group also wants the authority to investigate Mr. Ablakwa over the source of some 500,000, that's $500,000 Ghana cedis, he allegedly paid in cash as consideration for his shares in the company Volta Clenham Farms and Industries Limited when he incorporated it, as well as any taxes that he paid on the transaction. The group further raised a query concerning another company in which Mr. Ablakwa is interested, named Savvy Solutions. According to the letters filed, the company owned by Mr. Ablakwa and his wife, Noella Sedu, have defaulted in paying taxes. All attempts by the Pokwasi Mail to contact Mr. Ablakwa for his reaction on the matter proved futile. However, a close source to the Member of Parliament has confirmed the MP was made aware of the group's intent sometime last week. According to the source, whilst Mr. Ablakwa agrees in principle with the ethos of the group, he believes the current probe is a retaliatory intrusion into his private life. Hallelujah. This is the letter that the group wrote. Dash it away and come. And the letter has been duly received by the GRA. Now, I ask you to underline something. That the company has been incorporated, right? From 2021. In Ghana, can you register a company, incorporate it, without automatically registering with the GRA? Is it possible? I'm just asking. Is it possible that you incorporate? In other words, you register legally a company that is supposed to be paying taxes and is not registered with the GRA? That's what he said. Is it possible? Now hear me now. You see, that's what he said. The group also wants the authority to investigate Mr. Ablakwa over the sources of some 500,000 Ghana cedis he allegedly paid in cash. That's what he said. And if you go up a little bit into the first paragraph that I was reading from earlier, a company which the group, that's the last 3 lines, a company which the group says is neither registered with the GRA nor paid any taxes since its incorporation in 2021. I don't know if this is possible. You incorporate it. Are you automatically linked to the GRA? So the GRA is not aware that this company has not been paying taxes. How did it evade the taxes? We are interested in knowing all this. What is the source of the 500,000 Ghana? It's $500,000. My brother, my sister, it is good these things are coming up. But let us be careful that these are not necessarily diversionary tactics to take away the guilt from the head of the renowned man of God, renowned in quotes, who has 2 mothers, 2 TIN numbers, at the same time, 2 different dates of birth. If this is not a criminal motive, I don't know what it is. And this is a man who is the secretary of the board of trustees of the demonic cathedral that is being built by a dwarfish president. It's terrible. My brother, my sister, is this retaliatory? Ablakwa is not an angel. He might have his own problems. But my brother, my sister, I would like this thing to go inside. Let us all go into it and let us dig into it and see where the truth is. Before I came into the studio, in fact, I called Ablakwa, but he did not return my call. Normally, he will call back. When he does, I will find out from him and we shall publish whatever it is. But I love this man. He does a lot of things for his constituency. They love him. I was shocked a few years ago when a young girl came up to me and was asking me to help her. I said, I'm just a mere journalist. I don't have the kind of money you want for your fees in those days. But I said, let me give you the number of some of the rich people that we have in Ghana. Maybe you can contact some of them. These are the politicians. They are those who steal our money and all that. And she called Ablakwa. Ablakwa answered. Didn't know this little girl from anywhere. The girl went all the way to the parliament house. Then he was even in opposition. And he gave the money to this girl to go and pay her fees. Followed up to the school, paid the subsequent fees. And this girl did not even come from his constituency. My brother, when I look at some of these things, I am touched. But again, if this is stolen money, I don't want it. Kindness from stolen money is not good money. If you steal from people, you rob Peter to pay Paul. It's yet another terrible crime. And we don't want that. Come here. When we return, we'll have more. Hey! Woyo!
Why, Skipper George?
Blackboard. Coco Show.